Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, as I'm speaking right here, I am in Brazil, to be specific, in the city of Belo Horizonte. I came all the way from Africa, to be specific, in the country of Tanzania, in the city of Dar es Salaam. Some people have been following my social networks and trying to see, like, what am I doing? I have been sharing, like, I'm traveling to Brazil and all that. But today, I'm bringing you a very, very interesting conversation from our CEO of Incryptos World called Pierre Pereira, the one you are seeing beside me. Actually, I didn't come only for the Incryptus office tour, but we went to so many places. I went to visit his farms. We saw cows, coffee, grapes, bees, and so many things. It's something that amazed me a lot because some people they think maybe Pierre is only doing Incryptus and he expects maybe everything from Incryptus. But when I came here, I witnessed so many things, and it's not something that has started yesterday or day before yesterday. It's something that has started long years ago, many years back, of course. So I would like to let him tell us today a little bit about himself because I have seen so many things and I'm really amazed. But I want him to tell us by himself, like what is his background about business and about himself, apart of being a CEO of Incryptus that we all know about. You're welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. Can
Thank
you?
you for being here.
I'm very pleased and I'm very honored to be here. I'm very humbled because the time that I spent here, it feels like I'm home.
The honor is mine.
Yeah, so
It's a
God bless
pleasure
you.
to have you here.
God bless you. And the years that we have been working together, it really means a lot because we are no longer business partners, but we are family.
Amen.
Yeah, thank you very much. So please, can you let the people know about you? Because I know, I have witnessed, but
Okay.
they just know you as the CEO of Incryptus only. They don't know about Terracin, they don't know about Tudo Bravo, they don't know about all those stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, as Tracy was saying, my background is farming. I'm a fourth generation coffee farmer and also cattling and all the other stuff, like you said. Um, and my background in finance was, I mean, always a fighter. Let's
yeah,
put it that way.
yeah,
I always go get it. I need to find out what's giving money. How can I invest? How can I generate money to to live?
yeah,
So being a farmer, it was a hard because sometimes you don't have the rain and this and that.
yeah,
So I came across crypto uh, back in 2009, 2010, and I was amazed by it, and I kept following and investing. Then I opened an exchange, not an exchange, it's actually like a
yeah.
peer to peer in the US called Buy Bitcoin. And then back in those days, the banks were like, today banks are pro,
Adulting.
yeah, but back then they're like, they don't want nothing to do with it. And it was hard to do it. So I decided to come to Brazil and invest here and create the first exchange of the state, and I think the second exchange in Brazil at that time. And it was called Altcoin Wallet. And since then, we kept improving. After Altcoin Wallet, we decide to do something with trading. We create a platform for people to trade. We create some bots and stuff like that. And as the market start changing, DeFi and all the other things come into play, uh, we felt the need to change a little bit, and we kind of let Altcoin Wallet and the trading part of Altcoin Wallet, we let that go, and we decide to open Incryptus, a platform that back in the days when I said we're going to connect centralized finances to decentralized finance.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh man, you're crazy" or something like that,
That's
because
positive.
people they want to be centralized or they want to be decentralized. There's
Yeah.
no people wants to connect each
Middle
other.
Yeah.
And back in those days, there was no hybrid finance. There was no the term hybrid finance
Yeah.
didn't exist. So I said, "Oh, we're just a bridge. We connect centralized to the centralized, so people can uh, have the opportunity to invest, buy tokens they can only find on the DeFi, you know, uh, on the defined world. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So we are kind of disconnection. And now, many years after, they call us the first hybrid platform because we connect centralized to decentralized.
That's great, and it's a real amazing thing because now it comes to the point that because even the DeFi platforms they never become DeFi at the beginning. They have to create some features and everything, and then later on they can be decentralized. So the idea that you brought having an hi-fi was a great idea, and I think for me also, even though I was in the wallet since day one, but it was something like I was like, wow, this guy is thinking beyond what we think. So that was amazing. And this brings me to the question like, people want to know because some they know exactly what is Incryptus, how does it work, because it's been almost 6 years now we are in this wallet, we are working with this wallet. So people like to know what is this Incryptus about? What is this wallet about? What is the innovation behind Incryptus?
Well, Inkryptus, it's all of our dreams in one platform.
Okay.
People could say, "Oh, it's just in a wallet." It's not just a wallet. We, like I said, we connect people from centralized to decentralized. We let people without any knowledge in crypto to come here and click a button and could do a swap and staking and yield farming and profit from that.
Yeah.
And it's much more than that either. If I could pass it on my vision to Incryptos to other people,
Yeah.
I could say that we hope to be like a one-stop crypto exchange or platform, whatever they want to call it, where people can do many things. We have a roadmap. We don't know if we share with you,
Yeah.
but we want to bring more networks. We want to bring more tokens. We want to bring more products. We want to bring more gamings. We want to open a big area and tokenize everything, like tokenize even cows. Let's put it
Wow.
that way.
Now you're coming to something that I was about to ask. You know, when you have spoke about the cows and maybe like we'll be talking about the farms and everything, means now Incryptus is not only just a wallet, it's a digitalization tool. Like
Yes.
people have been thinking like what is this potential of blockchain that has brought to the world? Like is it something new or is something all about crypto only and we're done there, we need wallets and all that? But now you have mentioned cows tokenization, like it's a real world asset tokenization. So I want to know, in your plans, because we went to the farms, and unfortunately we couldn't finish all the farms. We went only to Terracin and to the Bravo, and that's all. We couldn't go to other places because my time here is not. I have to leave to go back to Africa. But then those farms, they have more than 8 million square meters because Terracin is having more than 3.6 million square meters.
Yes.
Todo Bravo is having more than 4 million square meters. Have you ever thought about sharing this because you are an experienced generation of coffee farmer? Have you ever thought about bringing this opportunity of farming and everything into Incryptus so people can be having a chance to invest in via blockchain? Like you digitalize the farming, like people should not think about going to the farm to be farmers, but they can just farmers by using blockchain via Incryptus wallet. Have you thought about that?
Well, blockchain and tokenization, it's something. I mean, I think it is. It's not even the future. It's
Yeah.
now, and it's so powerful because, for example, the question you ask. Let's say, for example, I'm a farmer, but I have the land, but I have no money to produce on that land. If I go to a bank and ask for money, and they charge
Interest.
interest, it's a very high interest. In many cases, people lose their farms to the banks. So now we have a lot of people with land, but they cannot produce. So the idea of, okay, let's say I don't even use my farms as an example because I produce on my farms.
Yeah.
So let's say we find a farmer, he got this piece of land and he needs X amount of money to make that land produce. This is what I need to buy this is what I need to make this, work. And at the end, I will have, for example, a ton of maize or
Yeah.
corn, and we can sell by this price. Or you can check all those prices on the market. You know, it's not something that we give the price because the market gives the price.
Yeah.
So we can calculate how much profit and how much investment we need, and we can open a tokenization just for that cycle of the plantation.
Plantation.
So let's say we need 100,000
Yeah.
to make that happen. So people can come and buy tokens and all that. At the end of the cycle, we got the crops and we sell it. We make 300. We can, it's just an example,
Yeah.
you know, it's just an example. Then we pay the farmer for the land and his work, and we take the money invested and send it back to the investors. Can you imagine investment that you don't risk your investment?
Yeah.
And then the profit is divided by all the investment, depends on how much token they put it in. You know, that's basic.
It's a basic, yeah, it's a basic idea. And honestly, it's clicking in my mind. Like now, it's not only like Incryptus. At first, people thought it's going to be just a wallet, like buy coins, just like the way we think. Now we see there is a way that we are going to digitalize many things, including farming system and all that.
Brother, let's say we have a person in Africa,
Yeah.
in Tanzania,
Yeah.
and he got a great idea, a great business, and people have ideas all over the world.
Yeah.
And they need a capital to do that happen. We can open a fund based on tokenization on his idea and on his business, and we make it happen, and everybody profit from that. You know, this is big, brother. This is
It's
really, and and, and it's, oh my goodness, it's a lot of good things.
when you look at the potential of the blockchain, seriously, as days goes, you can find like it's possible now to digitalize everything. And with the blockchain, the fact that we are having the transparent and decentralized world means even those kind of digitalization and tokenization, they are transparent and secure, right?
Yes,
And that means with Incryptus now we can see no borders then. Like people from Tanzania, they can invest in coffee in Brazil. People from Brazil, they can invest maybe in Tanzanite mining or whatever. Like we can just see like the
exactly.
possibilities is
We
limitless.
can have people anywhere in the planet to open a business, and we can have people from all over the world funding that business through tokenization.